Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Tuesday afternoon video. Haven't made a video in a while, but I do want to make a video about where I think the market's going to go in the next year or two. I do think we're in a weird point in the market right now because the market's near all-time highs, S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow. However, if you look behind the curtains, there's a lot of fear. The Mag 7s are all down 20, 30, 40%. Small caps have came back a little bit this year, but they're well off 50% off most of their highs. So it's kind of a very complicated market. I do think there are some amazing deals in the market right now. But in this video, I actually want to speak about the Fed chairman, Kevin Warsh. He had his first meeting last Wednesday, about how he's going to change certain things in the market and how he's going to read metrics differently. I think this is important because Wall Street, most people think they're going to be a hike or two coming this year. I don't think he's going to hike at all. So the market, it's actually bullish for the market because right now the market's pricing in a rate hike or two. With that said, I think right now there's an amazing buying opportunity in a lot of these Mag 7s and a lot of these companies where you don't get many gifts like this in the market. The last time I could say you arguably had these gifts was in 2022 if you invested back then. If you look at evaluations as far as like a fundamental point, there are countless stocks out there right now that are amazing deals. I'm going to make a video probably tomorrow about my favorite stocks to buy. There's probably a dozen, honestly, that are really good companies that you don't get many good buying ops like you have right now. So with that said, I just want to dive into the Fed a little deeper here. They're going to have basically task force. They're going to have 5 of them. With that said, they're going to basically, it's going to be hard to prove what they're doing as far as what's honest, what's manipulating, what isn't manipulating. But moral of the story, they're going to basically do what they need to do to artificially manipulate inflation to allow them to cut aggressively to unlock the housing. It's going to unlock lending for people, and it's going to basically boom the economy in a nutshell. That's what I think's going to happen, long story short. But I don't think people are they're taking his content to, the market's like uncertainty, so we don't know what it is, or we don't know how it's going to change, or we're pricing in 2 hikes because half the Federal Reserve said they want hikes. So the market is looking at it too literally, the average person. But if you really dive into what he's saying, the context and what he's setting up, you have to remember Trump appointed him, and Trump wants rate cuts. He's been saying that for over a year. So you think this dude's going to walk in and start hiking, doing the polar opposite of what Trump said as he got appointed by him? He just doesn't want to lose the Fed credibility, so he's trying to play hardball right now. But long story short, if you look out in a couple months, once the market and the people see, the Fed still has independence and they're credible, well, then he's going to start cutting, saying, look, I didn't do what President Trump wanted me to do. We have Fed independence. But if you look at it in reality, I guarantee you, down the road there will be some cuts and no hikes. So yeah, so it's a super good opportunity. Right now I'm sitting at probably 20% cash in my portfolio. I do want to aggressively buy down. However, the Qs are, I think they're at like 715, 720 right now. So they're kind of in no man's land. Or maybe they're at like 715, 720. I have a retracement line at 700 in the Qs. I really wanted to buy aggressively there. But I don't know if we're going to go there. It's actually rebounded today. So yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts. People that are flooding out of the market or shorting it, I think that's a big mistake. Like I said, if you guys subscribe to me, I'll show you guys my buys, what I really like. There's probably 5 or 6 I really like in different segments that are great companies that I'm actively buying right now. So yeah, I just want to make a short video, kind of let you know my thoughts on the new Fed chairman. I think it's extremely bullish for the market. The market has it all wrong, and time will tell. And yeah, till tomorrow, I'll make that video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Later.